Okay, ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be really. I'm going to be straight up short. This is short and sweet. I have an announcement to make. Since July 6th, I had a bicycle accident. The right side of my neck, like my one of my lymph nodes, was swollen. So this past Monday, I had a biopsy. At first, I thought I was scared at first. Didn't know especially didn't really have a biopsy before, but I thought it was like a really big deal or something like that. But it's kind of like when you're shaving and you accidentally nick yourself. Well, they took 4 vials, so they used a needle and they took blood from me from the 4 different areas of the lymph node. They discovered something hard, and they were gonna give me the results in a week, but today believe they found something. So I have early stages of lymphoma. Yeah. So thankfully, it didn't spread to my other organs in my body. But it's a really scary thing. So, with that out of the way, that I announced that, my sister knows, but hopefully hopefully my cousins are not listening to this. So maybe say, what the bleep? Yeah. Thanks for telling me on YouTube and on a podcast. But in all seriousness, September the 11th, I have a surgery. They're gonna remove the right lymph node, and I might need chemotherapy treatments. So, but we caught it right away, and if it wasn't for my accident, I would have known I had lymphoma. So it was a blessing in disguise. So, yeah, actually, in my description, I said I had an announcement, but also there's 2. I discovered something on YouTube. There's a certain YouTuber who likes to complain about the WWE product. You know him. He's Charlie Ranking, and I guess he's been debating whether or not to terminate his channel. And I guess I looked on the search engine because I was gonna wait and see his thoughts on Braun Strowman cashing in his briefcase early, and then he turns on Roman Reigns. I didn't see it, but I heard of it. So anyway, yeah. And apparently, Charlie Ranking terminates his YouTube channel. Wow. And I don't know if this was just this past week, but it's on the same day John McCain was at a funeral service today. Just earlier today, just saw parts of it on CNN. But yeah, Charlie, believe it is. I guess he's gone. I can't believe it. Yeah, he complained a lot, and he always had his shirt off, and he had viewers, but Bye-bye, buddy. Dude, wrestling, dude, it's sports entertainment, dude. It's supposed to look bad. So, with that being said, let's talk about this past Monday Night Raw. Well, I'm disappointed with WWE in their direction of Braun Strowman. So he cashes in his briefcase. But he's not, and he tells Roman Reigns right to his face at the start of the show that he wasn't going to cash in like a coward. So he told him straight to his face that he was going to cash it in, but it'll be at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, which I think that was my original pitch anyway, where he would cash in at SummerSlam, have the heel, have him turn heel there, and then to set up a match at SummerSlam. And then last week, the Shield reunited and came back, and that was my original thought from last year's Universal Championship match, where they had that fatal 4-way. It was Braun Strowman, Samoa Joe, Brock Lesnar, and Roman Reigns, I believe, and that was the same year that Ambrose and Rollins won the Raw Tag Team titles from the Bar. So, yeah, I think they blew it. I think out of all the cash-ins, I think the worst cash-in, this had to have been the second worst cash-in ever. I mean, let's see. Last year, it was Baron Corbin. Let's see. Yeah, and let's see. Yeah, Baron Corbin got pinned. Damian Sandow got pinned by John Cena back in, what was that, 2013? So, yeah. Then, let's see, last night, I was a little bit surprised, too, of the two. I wasn't surprised at the Hell in a Cell match between Reigns and Strowman, but I think they should have had a Hell in a Cell match for the WWE title between Samoa Joe and AJ Styles, because that was more, the storyline was more personal, because it involved AJ's family and everything. But it is what it is. And so I take it, I hate to say it, but I think they're going to add Baron Corbin and Finn Balor at Hell in a Cell too. Don't take it from me. Don't take it as a grain of salt. I hope they don't do it. It'll probably be a no holds barred match or something. It is what it is. Wow. Let's see. And I guess eventually they'll add Becky Lynch versus Charlotte. I'm going to go with Charlotte to retain. They already added Charlotte. Ronda Rousey versus Alexa Bliss in the rematch. And I don't know why they're still going through with this Miz and Maurice versus Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella. I mean, come on. At least, I just thought of this earlier today. Why don't they should have saved the Bella Twins versus the Iconics at Evolution on October 28th or something. Now that would be so. I would pay money to see that. The Bellas versus the Iconics. And I want to put Dave Meltzer front row. See what he has to say about all four of those women. So. They broke Demolition's record for the longest tag team title reign. which is true. It's a fact, ladies and gentlemen. It is a fact. I used to keep track of the champions. I used to have sheets of paper. I used to keep track of every title, the WWE title, the World Heavyweight title, the World Tag Team titles, everything. I would keep track, dude. So, yeah, I got New Day to retain. Obviously, they're going to add, probably going to be on the kickoff show, the B Team versus the Revival. It'll be a rematch. Because I know next week it's going to be for the titles again. I'm going to go with the B Team. But if it is the Revival winning the Raw Tag Team titles September 16th, if it comes down to, I mean, not September 16th, next week, or September 16th, if it comes down to it at Survivor Series, I got the Bar beating the Raw Tag Team Champions, the Revival or the B Team, or New Day versus the Revival or B Team. Though that would be funny, though. New Day versus the B Team. Yeah, it is what it is. Let's see. Yeah, so I take it, if Roman Reigns is the champion by Survivor Series, I guess it'll be AJ Styles versus Roman Reigns, or another a rematch from this year's Backlash. Samoa Joe versus Roman Reigns again, yes. And then for the men's side of the 5-on-5 men's tag team match, I got Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Finn Balor, Baron Corbin, Bobby Lashley, and I guess Braun Strowman taking on wow, what do we got here? Samoa Joe, Rusev. Let's see, 3 more guys. Randy on the SmackDown side this time. Okay, so that's my thoughts on wrestling. You just heard my big announcement, and bye-bye